The bottom of the 10th ended with a sparkling double play turned by the Royals. Cal, take me through it.
Yeah, this is a really unusual double play because, you know, shortstop doesn't find himself on the other side of second base. You can see Escobar catches the ball, stays on the bag, and shows off his arm strength to beat Josh Hamilton at first base.
So because of the shift, he's coming across that other way, got enough on the throw. You saw the bench of Kansas City. Sometimes even your own players amaze you.
Well, I think Hosmer also thought, okay, I just caught it and just wanted to throw it in that direction. And all of a sudden, when he released it, he didn't see a picture of Escobar.
I was surprised that Beckham slid straight into the bag and didn't slide on inside. He would have really, I think, upset the play.
It looked like he had a chance to break it up.
Or at least altered the throw, or maybe the throw would have went away. Offline.
Kevin Jepson, the new pitcher for the Angels, and the new third baseman is Gordon Beckham, who pinch ran for David Freese.
Threat of the bunt is on.
Gerard Dyson entered the game as a defensive replacement and kept it tied. A lot of good defensive plays in this game, but that was the best. A catch in left center field and a strike to third to complete a double play, with the Angels threatening to break the deadlock. In the air to center field, that'll be easy for Trout. One down in the 11th.
I don't know if you can call that old school, could you?
Here's Lorenzo Cain.
I tell you, luck plays a role in rooting. There's a lot of people do a lot of things. Just
superstition, right?
Superstition. And
what did
luck.
you guys used to do in Baltimore?
To get a rally?
Yeah.
I can't remember. My brother Billy would get some ice cubes in a cup, shake them back and forth and roll them as if it was dice.
Okay.
And he would yell, Yahtzee.
There you go.
I remember the bat rack guys would go over there and start fiddling with the bats, making a lot of noise, like waking the bats up. Let's go. We need to get a few hits.
Yeah, that was normally a pitcher's thing. Just their way to get on the hitters for not scoring any runs.
Jepson tried to get Cain to chase, and he wouldn't. A ball and 2 strikes. Jepson had to work out of a little trouble last night, and did. Here he's retired the first hitter he faced, Dyson, on a fly ball to center, and he's ahead 1-2 to Lorenzo Cain. Eric Hosmer waits on deck. Chopper to short. Ibar had to hurry and could not get him. The speedy Cain beat it by a half a step.
But he was running, and he could actually take a look to his left and still maintain his speed.
The fastest guy in that number 6 Kansas City uniform since Willie Wilson.
Cain 28 out of 33 in the stolen base department this year. And there's a drive to right by Eric Hosmer, and it is gone. Eric Hosmer, a 2-run shot, and the Kansas City Royals have the lead. Eric Hosmer is going to ask to wear the mic again in Game 3.
I was going to say, I don't know who decided, but we mic'd the right guy.
He's been swinging the bat so well, you can almost sense that.
I mean, just a bomb. In the postseason now, I mentioned it before. Wild card game against Oakland, he was on 5 times. 3 hits and 2 walks. A walk in yesterday's game. 3 hits and a walk, and this big 2-run home run. The hottest Royal going.
Fouled back right over our heads by Willingham. 2 balls and a strike.
What do you think about the rally cap now, Cal?
I might put it on now.
Well, I mean, their use of it, apparently, it was the fashion.
A late acquisition for the Royals just because of his power. They needed a little more power on the bench. We talked about it before. Only 95 home runs by this team during the regular season.
They flex a little muscle here in this series with the home run ball.
Fouled back again. Willingham had 14 home runs between Minnesota and Kansas City this year, and you see the bench reaction because there was no doubt when he barreled that up.
Salvador Perez like on the balance beam there with the dismount.
Shallow right. Kendrick backpedaling, and that's out number 2.
You know, we won't know for sure whether speed played a factor in that pitch, but it's the first pitch. Base stealer on first base. Want to make the fastball get over the plate. Maybe want to hurry the pitch to home plate. That's the whole philosophy, is don't let the running game affect you where you don't give your best pitch to home plate.
And Hosmer ambushed it and gave the Royals the lead. No doubt setting the stage for another Greg Holland appearance in the bottom half of the inning.
That's a classic swing. Lifts his leg up. Gets his full body into it. And everybody knew it was gone.
Here's Alex Gordon, who takes inside.
You spend your entire childhood doing that in the backyard, and then in your first postseason, you do it in the game. You know, a lot of excitement, but you know what's interesting about that bench? You could see back to business.
Yeah.
You know, there's some big outs to get.
They were all hyped, and now they're calm, saying, okay, we still got to go get 3 outs.
You wonder how this team will manufacture runs. Again, you talk about a team that scored 25% of its runs via the home run. It was last in baseball. And here in consecutive nights, it's been the long ball in extra innings that has given them the lead. We spent 2010 to 2014 with the Indians. Was traded to the Angels on August 7th. City of Kansas City must be absolutely off the charts right now.
It's funny watching that. This game is a game where you try to battle your emotions and keep your emotions under control. But the playoffs bring out the emotion, and there are times when it just comes out.
Here's Salvador Perez, and there goes Alex Gordon. And he will swipe second. And he will motor toward third and make it safely. So Pistano comes on, and on the first pitch, Gordon takes off. Ball gets away. And an insurance run is 90 feet away.
It's a good time to take a chance on the first pitch with 2 outs.
But Gore stole on the first pitch. Gordon stole on the first pitch. It's not even like, to me, the Angels were even ready to defense that.
No balls and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Dyson started the inning with a fly out to center. Kane singled, and Hosmer unloaded a bomb to right. Perez trying to add to the damage, and he fouls it off. Greg Holland stands at the ready. Got the save last night in game 1 on the same day that his wife gave birth, and he didn't get to the ballpark until the game had already started. Had to fly in from North Carolina.
Ned Yost spent most of yesterday's game asking, is my closer here yet? Is my closer here yet? Well, he arrived.
Outside to Perez. Pastano pitched in 12 games for the Angels this year after the trade. ERA of 0.93. And he's trying to keep Kansas City right where they are here in the 11th. Down 2. Up the middle. Ibar gloves it, but he'll never get him, and there's another run for Kansas City. Gordon scores. It's a 3-run 11th.
That was manufactured Kansas City style. Steal second base, get up to get to third base, and you can score on this infield hit.
He got just enough to make that play impossible for Eric Ibar. Here's Infante popping it up. Trout calls. The Angels have their work cut out for them. A 3-run 11th. The key shot, a no-doubter by Eric Hosmer. Deep into the Anaheim night. We go to the bottom of the 11th.